Playtime is one of the most dangerous places anyone could work at. Not only will you be mistreated by managers, but you will face near-death experiences on a daily basis. The true danger of Playtime is actually hiding in plain sight, and they'd do anything for you not to notice. Playtime Co.'s main villains are the employees and owners, but for a tech-forward company that produced talking toys in the 80s, it's suspicious how quickly the factory's machines malfunction. Everything at the factory relies on cutting-edge machines and equipment. From puzzles to getting rid of the trash, tech takes center stage at Playtime Co. But if Playtime is as advanced as they seem, why is this place so popular for accidents and employee mistreatment? From employee deaths to accidents with children, Playtime Co. has machines and equipment that are deadlier than any evil known to mankind. It's difficult to pinpoint a reason, but we have noticed a suspicious pattern among the most dangerous machines at Playtime. This may suggest that the factory owners may have tampered with them intentionally. Remember Mommy's painful death as the grinder cut her up into 1,000 pieces? It was no coincidence or mistake on Mommy's part. In fact, the grinder was broken, and nobody bothered to fix the dangerous machine. A notice appears in the employee handbook about how dangerous the grinder that killed Mommy Longlegs is. In Playtime fashion, they downplay the severity of this. And this was just an evil toy dying, so we can only imagine who else died from this dangerous machine. But that's not even the dark part. It's the fact that Playtime Co. doesn't think people dying at the grinder is a serious matter. Check out this passage from the Poppy Playtime orientation book. Anyone going near it risks getting their limbs caught in the grinder, which will draw them into it. A great way to get rid of anyone you don't want around. We're joking, of course. It would be a terrible tragedy. The company's casual attitude towards death suggests that it was normal because it happened so often. Either that or they were aware of the potential danger and chose to do nothing about it. But who knows? One day they might have to get rid of an employee, and these machines can help make it seem like an accident. While Mommy Longlegs' death could be an accident, the company's humorous attitude towards this device is highly suspicious. And this isn't the first time they joke about death from machines in the book. The incinerating room, which first appeared in Chapter 2, is also apparently a fire hazard, but this doesn't stop Playtime from making use of dark humor. Please note that Playtime accepts no responsibility for injuries sustained by employees who walk into the furnace. And don't bring visitors down here unless they're giving you a lot of trouble. Just kidding. The incinerating room serves as a puzzle room and is easily the deadliest place in Playtime Co. Firstly, there is a massive fire burning behind the doors, raising the temperature to an unlivable level of heat. This poses a risk of employees catching fire. But that's not all. The entire area is made of steel, which can turn piping hot in minutes due to the fire. This means small burn injuries would be normal for anyone working here. The same text mentions that Playtime uses these machines to get rid of stuff that should never be seen again. The text doesn't specify what they could be tossing in, but I think we can already guess. It's as if the hazardous machines were doing the dirty work that even the most evil of the employees couldn't. Hiding experiments gone wrong or punishing employees for fun. The possibilities are endless. In any case, this is the second time the company insinuates using dangerous locations as a means to dispose of people. It's almost as if this is the secondary purpose of these machines. What's even more disturbing is that the company isn't even ashamed of its behavior or trying to conceal it. It's as if they have no fear of being exposed. Of course, it's no secret that Playtime Co. had terrible work practices and no regard for employee well-being. When an employee told Leith Pierre he saw a 1,000-legged monster, Leith but made light of the situation. He basically told him to go away and fetch him a coffee while Marcus was shivering out of fear.
There's a massive bloody monster! Skimming ain't gonna get rid of it!
You're out of line, Marcus. We make toys, not monsters. Now come on, get out of my sight. Actually, grab me a coffee, will you?
The short clip confirms that Playtime Co. didn't care whether its employees lived or died as long as the toys kept selling out. But mistreating employees is one thing, but deliberately putting them in life-threatening danger is another. According to the book, most machines at the factories were capable of killing. Take the power room, sewer system, conveyor network, and random pipes around the factory. The book says all of them would harm you in some way. It's worth noting here that all of these spots are also open to kids who roam around the factory to complete their tasks. While various signs caution children of hazardous areas, they are still highly accessible to children. Take conveyor network, for example. These small rooms are not meant for people, according to Playtime Co. But the company had to retrieve children from the dangerous room. Check out this passage. Please do not let the children into the conveyor network during tours. In the past, this has shut down the factory for a while we track down the young visitors from the system. Every tour should include the words, "The conveyor network is not a ride." This confirms that Playtime Co.'s caution signs and notes are all fake. What do they even mean if the company isn't actively trying to keep children away from these locations? It seems the machine within the factory are also working for Playtime Co. in their mission to produce more toys and prevent the real truth from getting out. If you haven't noticed, most deaths and accidents at Playtime were caused by the machines, not the owners. Take Theodore Grambell's case, for example. He was electrocuted by the green grab pack hand, and then turned into catnap. This suggests that even if the orphans escape watchful eyes, the equipment will somehow keep them locked in. Boxy Boo was trained to kill by Harley Sawyer, so the company could get rid of employees who saw more than they were supposed to. Rowan Stahl's death is proof of this. He was an employee who Boxy Boo ate after the company found out that he knew too much.
Something dangerous is going on, and I'm sure it wasn't on purpose. I'm sure it was just some big mistake, but I saw what I saw.
Now, who's to say that machines are not being used as weapons to kill employees as well? Playtime itself has repeatedly mentioned getting rid of annoying people, even if it's a joke. And it's not too wild to believe that the real danger is the factory itself. If the prototype can whip up a weapon out of a measly camera, then surely it should be child's play for a tech-forward company like Playtime Co. The prototype broke the digital alarm in his room, turned it into a laser, and then fired at the surveillance camera, instantly turning it off. It's clear that these machines can be toyed with if you're smart enough. Knowing Playtime Co., the company would do anything to reduce labor and produce more toys, even if it means leaving the malfunctioning machines unfixed as long as they keep the owner's hands from getting dirty. Let me know in the comments why Playtime kept the factory itself so dangerous. Experimenting on children aside, it doesn't make sense why Playtime wouldn't try to protect their employees from the dangers of working there. Don't forget to like the video and check out these other videos on the screen.